I'm absolutely delighted to be here with you. I feel it's an honor to share this platform with PCP, Kim and her amazing team who are way out there and saying, wakey, wakey, alarm, alarm, as so many are simply clueless, and they are missing in action and asleep at the wheel, in my view. Now, yes. If I may, I have been sharing this content with various, and it tends to blow people away, and I'm so sorry. So if I would like to pray a blessing over you folks, because some of this is appalling stuff. I've just been doing it too long, so I'm immured, but so if I may, if it's not your thing, that's fine. Just think happy thoughts. Lord, thank you so much for each person here. You know where we've come from. You are worried about what we are worried about, and Lord, particularly what is happening with our children and grandchildren. So we lift this time to you. Lord, I ask for peace, for protection. I pray against any malignant forces. You know this stuff is evil, but Lord, you want us to go through the pain barriers so that we can be better equipped to help our kids and grandkids. Thank you. Amen. Okay, folks, so this is me. Thank you so much. Please come back to me because it's so fascinating. I have people say to me, I have never seen such awful material. And I go, really? See, for me, all this is a war of awareness. What I think is normal, and oh yeah, everyone knows about this. Other people are going, what? What are you talking about? Right. So anyway, so I will, and also if you would like a PDF of this, email me. And again, make it work for you. If you like this, you don't like that, that's fine. I don't care. What we most want to do is up our game, me in my loop, you in each one of yours, for our kids and grandkids. That is the point, yes. So, right, I am rubbish at all this. Now, Kim told me how to do this, right. Okay, so this is me. Let's see. So, yes, and then this is one clip. It's appalling, but there we are. Okay.
Happy Pride, everybody!
Happy Pride!
Who here knows what gay pride means?
It means where, like, all the gay people, transgender, lesbian, bisexual people gather up and celebrate.
That's absolutely right. It's a celebration of sexual diversity. So I'm not gay, but I'm a gay ally. Are you gay allies?
Definitely.
Great answer. What does it mean to come out of the closet?
When you come out of the closet, it means, like, when you're playing hide and seek and you're hiding in the closet and then someone finds you and then you have to come out of the closet and you have to be it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think about gay marriage?
I just think it's normal marriage.
Right.
My auntie, I know that she's gay. She hasn't married yet. And I'm just wondering if I am going to be her flower girl.
And you know what? When you find out that your auntie is going to marry a woman and your number one concern is if you're going to be the flower girl, you have your priorities straight.
Woo!
Do you think it would be cool to have two moms?
Yes. If the house is full of girls and there's no boys in sight.
Yeah.
You don't have to flush the toilet for the boys.
So many advantages. What would it be like to have two dads?
It would be crazy. It depends on how their personality is. If they're a party animal, then it would be honestly crazy.
Any parent who's a party animal would be crazy.
Yeah.
Can you name any gay celebrities?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Uh-huh. What about Neil Patrick Harris?
Who's that?
Do we know Ricky Martin?
No.
Ricky Martin is a singer, and now he's a gay icon. A gay icon is someone who's revered by the gay community.
Lady Gaga?
Yes. Anderson Cooper?
I might have heard of him.
Jodie Foster?
I've heard of him. I cross my fingers. I'm not lying.
Jodie Foster is a woman, and she made me question my sexuality when I was a child because I liked her so much.
Oh.
And she was nude in the film Now. Not that I remember watching it several times as a child.
Wow.
Guys, I'm so impressed with you. Remember, what are we to the gay community? We are
Gay icons.
Sure.
I'm an ally. Maybe I could be an icon.
I mean, everybody should aspire to grow up and be a gay icon.
That's what Pride Day is all about.
You're right. See you at Pride, everybody.
You know, son, you're not a kid anymore.
Oh, no. I go to health class, Dad. I already know all this stuff.
Well, they don't teach you about everything in health class. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants? So just listen. When boys and girls get a little older, they start getting interested in one another, right?
You know, and non-binary people, agender, intergender, FTX, gender fluid people.
What?
There's more than just boys and girls now, Dad. And they're not girls. They're women.
Yeah, okay, sure. Well, my point is that sex is it's a very important decision.
How are you defining sex? Sex is different things to different people.
I guess when a penis goes into a vagina?
What if there's 2 men or 2 women or more?
More?
How would you define sex with multiple simultaneous partners? Or what if somebody's undergone genital reconstruction or is intersex?
No, but I'm just talking about normal, straight...
Normal? Come on, Dad.
Okay, here we go. Let me ask you this. Son, are you attracted to women?
Yes, but I'm young.
Is Emily a woman?
Biologically.
Okay, you're attracted to women. Emily's a woman. So if you were to have sex with Emily...
I wouldn't just have sex with Emily. We'd have to make that decision together. Homecoming's not an excuse to ignore consent.
I'm not saying to ignore consent. I never said ignore consent. You and Emily, right, consensually decide to have sex.
Vaginal?
Yes, vaginal.
Just 2 of us.
How many people do you want? That's just the 2 of you, Colin.
And I'm playing the traditional male role.
Go to homecoming.
You seem like you really wanted to talk about this.
No, I don't want to talk about anything. Ever again.
So I can go.
Please do. Oh, thank you. Don't forget your corsage.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
How do I look?
You look very handsome, son.
That's gender coding, but...
Get out of my house!
Okay, so right now, what I'm going to be talking about, okay, so let's just know what the time, okay, I have 6 minutes. Fine, we'll kind of fly through these. Again, email me if you'd like a copy. I'm particularly focused on CSE. Other things are very bad, but CSE is being rolled out and it is mandatory now in many schools. Now, some of you, I've gotten pushback from folks who say, no, well, my daughter-in-law is RSC teacher or whatever, and she doesn't say any of this. Lucky you, and lucky those kids, and lucky your daughter-in-law. But if you are in a school that the activists have gotten into and are making it free and great to be LGBT and explore your sexuality, this is what we're talking about. Okay, so I'm looking at examples, analysis, and huge negative consequences for youngsters who are sexually active. I don't care what they do with whom. Any child who's sexually active, they pay. And that, for me, is the most obscene thing. Sex comes with its own price tag. Okay, so here we go. Okay, to think about, Miriam Grossman, fabulous. She's written excellent things. Our kids are being taught they can safely play with fire while the offices of doctors and therapists are filled with those who have been burned inside and out. The kids pay, and the kids pay far higher than we will. If we go out and do what youngsters are encouraged to do, we'll pay too, but not nearly as high. They pay more because their whole bodies, their minds, etc., they are far more vulnerable physiologically, biologically, anatomically. Right, so what appalls the targeting of our young, it's a revolution, folks. This is not about us. We are all headed to the nursing home. This is about our children and grandchildren. They are remaking the concept of heteronormativity for tiny, tiny ones. That's, if you listen to the activists, and I do, because it's really important to know what they're thinking. And it's all about the kids. It's not about us. I've been tracking this pansexual revolution for decades. I've been wrong once. I never saw the trans revolution succeeding in this country. I thought folks here were more sensible than that. I totally got that wrong. Okay, so what adults do is their business. This is about vulnerable, immature youngsters, and it's not right or fair in my view. Known and trusted public authorities are missing in action and asleep at the wheel for various reasons. At least Dorothy knew she wasn't in Kansas. Sadly, many of our leaders, you wonder, have your servers all been down for the past decade? See, I don't listen for what people say, I listen for what they don't say. What they don't say, in my view, is culpable. Okay, so RSC, again, folks, if you're lucky enough to have children, grandchildren in good schools, thank God for it. But what we are seeing is once activists get involved and want to remake, let's make it the most progressive, up-to-date, whatever, good luck in stopping it. So my gang, I have about 300, please email me if you're at all interested. I track what's going on around the country. Some schools are still good. Some schools, some schools, oh dear, and some schools are the pits. And that, in my view, that is the truth. But what we want the best for every child. One LGBTQ campaigning group claimed very proudly, so they were in 6,000 UK primary and secondary schools. Now, the other thing is there are many factors. So people will come back, oh, Lisa, you don't know what you're talking about. What about da-da-da-da? Fair enough, I totally get that. There is porn, there's social media, peer pressure, and family breakdown. All of them, in my view, play roles. But for some kids, it's more, for some kids, it's less. But the CSC, in my view, is toxic. Okay, one of the main things is teens aren't adults. Actually, children are not teens. Teens are not adults. Different age stage. That's what I'm constantly doing. Do the biology. Do your homework. Most of this CSC stuff is flat earth, science-free information, as it were. Okay, so in the main, it is minimizes or censors out politically incorrect facts, public health stats. It's flat earth biology. I read this stuff and I go, you know, how many GCSEs do you have? The authors, it's so poorly written, some of it. It's appalling. And these kids are taking this advice. That's the obscene thing. Okay, sins of omission, what they don't tell kids, sins of commission, stop. No one needs to know that, and distortion. So in my view, I believe in great sex ed, but CSE is neither comprehensive, and it's not very good on the educational front. It's not even good on the sex front. See, I do believe in giving kids the best so they know what's going on. CSE is not that. Okay, so are we surprised? Over half of recorded abuse is child on child. Police say access to violent porn and smartphones has fueled the rise of, and now it makes over 50%. This is for 10s to 17-year-olds. This is obscene in my view. RSE was introduced into schools in 2019. Explicit images and tips for doing it safely. Folks, I'm not going to have time to show you this. If you want to see, I'm with my computer over there at lunch if you want to see some examples, or email me, or say, no, Lisa, you're not right. And I'll say, please, tell me why I'm wrong. Make me happy. Make my day. But sadly, the stuff I'm tracking, like, it's out there. And in my view, the leaders are simply not able to engage properly. You put the images in front of them from an early age, and it is show and tell, go and do. Monkey see, monkey do. And that is what we're seeing. So here are some examples. We'll just start. Yes, you've seen that. All about me, shout out and name private body parts. 12-year-olds are being taught about anal sex. 9-year-olds are told to masturbate for homework, of course, except for their little ones at school. The images weren't blurred. Oh, no, of course not. And by the way, we can't show this sort of thing on television. But our children are being shown the the full images, okay? I'll finish with, sorry, is that book, can you lift up the book there? Yes, this is one of the books, and I'll finish on that. Welcome to Sex. Thank you so much, madam. Okay, this woman, she's an LGBT activist. She said her 8-year-old was fine with this material. Now, folks, this is new. Do you see the cute little girl on the right? She's amputated. The amputation and sexuality realm is now coming to the fore. Now this book is for 10s to 15s. And people who say, excuse me, why are you doing this? They're called all sorts of names, etc. But what I'd like to end with is, now, okay, so we've noticed about the amputee, and that's a whole sexual paraphilia. Youngsters are being groomed. That is a case of grooming. See, youngsters go, okay, well, it doesn't exactly float my boat, but okay. But the other thing is, this is perfect propaganda. Perfect. Cartoon drawings, light breezy tone, little bits of happy, naughty fun. That's how this thing has gotten so far. And our good folks, and again, well done you, you're here and you're willing to push back. I give secular reasons why, what you can say to your head teacher, like, why are you showing this sort of thing to youngsters? Excuse me, shame on you. Now, what I also do is I give you the hard biological and anatomical reasons, facts. It's like grenades. You lob them at the head teachers. You say, why are you doing this? Don't you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, thank you so much. You've been a fabulous audience. We know you. Thank you.